So you probably haven't heard because it's been kept pretty top secret, but Valve has a new game on the horizon. What do you mean you already know? What do you mean it's the worst kept secret of all time? Oh, oh, oh. Well then. Deadlock is a game that melds the MOBA and hero shooter genres, taking the best aspects of both and combining them into something that works surprisingly well. So, like your traditional MOBA, the game takes place on a map with multiple lanes, where the goal is to gather more resources than your laning opponents, so that you're able to buy items that increase your power, with the ultimate goal of destroying the enemy structures and then their base. However, unlike most MOBAs, the map actually has a lot of verticality, meaning that there are significantly more ways to use, explore, and traverse the map as compared to something like League or Dota. In fact, movement overall is generally more abundant in Deadlock, with every character having access to things like dashes and double jumps. Add to that the fact the game is of course a shooter, and you get an extra layer of required skill that you wouldn't find in other MOBAs. And it's this aspect that makes Deadlock so appealing, because no matter what camp you come from, whether MOBA or shooter, you have something new to learn and experience that you likely wouldn't get from playing another game in the same genre. If you come from a shooter, you have to learn the MOBA fundamentals or you'll fall behind. If you come from a MOBA, you have to work on your aim and mobility or you'll struggle to win fights. Either way, both communities are doing something new and fresh for a genre they enjoy. And this is only enhanced by the fact the actual gameplay is incredible. The shooter aspects feel smooth and responsive, and the MOBA aspects feel fairly balanced and familiar, with some slight additions to give it a bit of uniqueness. And then there are the characters. Despite the game being in early development, there's already quite a few options to choose from, with each character feeling unique and specializing in different things. Some examples are Kelvin, who's able to skate around the map, disrupting fights by freezing people in their tracks or dropping an inescapable dome upon them. Infernus, who's able to overwhelm people with his damage over time effects. Seven, who's able to electrocute people from miles around. Haze, who likes to die, and Lash. He's an asshole.
Oh my god! You thought you were making progress.
All in all, Deadlock is looking to be an incredibly good game, and if you know someone that is in the early access, you should really ask them to give you an invite so that you can try it for yourself, especially if you're a fan of MOBAs or hero shooters, because you're almost guaranteed to have at least some fun. Now we just have to wait for it to officially release so we can start going after all those cosmetics, like hats and unusuals and arcanas and etc. Ah, Valve.